Uh, 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 I'm not sure what's happening to my game screen. That's so weird. Okay. Okay. Good evening. Oops. They're fighting. Um. Is it centered? No? I don't care. Okay. Alright, they're all going at it. That's good. Okay, okay. But this one needs to be centered, so... Center to screen. Oh, there we go. Ah! Ah! Satisfying. Right. I still haven't found my USB extension cable, so there's no cam. And I don't intend to show my face because internet is a little crazy right now. It's a bit intense, if I say mildly. Stop getting hit, buddy. It's okay. Getting hit makes them tough. Okay. So yeah, good evening. Here I am to blabber on again. For my sake. Huh. Interesting. I thought... Nah. I just thought that, someone would die in this fight. Or just go unconscious. I guess not. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Beep, keep going. We are going to here. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little low energy today. Mostly because I worked. It's like second day of going back to work since the holidays. Hi, Betty. Good evening. Spage. Yes. Yeah. The spaghetti yesterday. Happy for you. What did I have yesterday? Oh shit, he's limping. Um. Oh yeah, I had Macca's yesterday. Macca's was nice. Just long time no Macca's. Thought you're still splitting. Oh, you were just upset that you missed the stream. Okay. People are being weird about the live streams. So I got 2 apologies so far for them missing the stream. Chill. Okay. I didn't even announce the live stream to begin with. I don't like it's not an obligation. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Why be upset? I don't even plan on doing much. I'm just talking. Here I am talking. I'm just talking for my sake, you know. Just practicing speaking. You got a notification, but it was like 30 minutes too late. Yeah, don't worry. Even if I'm on my own, I'm still just going to talk. Okay, here we go. Yeah, how is Small Human? Well, how's Tommy? Yeah, she played with water today. Yeah, we got her a water gun and a water gun and another water gun, and also there was one extra water gun. And yeah, we were just splashing each other because it was a hot day. We have a pool, but we don't get in it because we want to check the chlorine first, like the level of chlorine. And then we want to make sure that the pool is clean as well, swimmable. Who are you guys? Oh no. Yeah. So, uh, until then, our little baby don't get to swim in the pool. I mean, oh, she doesn't know how to swim anyway, so. I married up. Oh, you know what though? Like, I'm not too familiar with like Japanese adult stuff. Not the sex kind, but more like responsibility and just general like government stuff. I didn't know that it was like not legal for you to have like two separate last names like after you get married. I didn't know that. Like apparently that's not okay because something to do with the law. Like did you have to change your name? Oh, it's legal for wow. You got that gaijin privilege? Okay. Lucky you. Well, they're not so kind on their own people, I guess. That's so on brand of Japan. The Japanese have to be the same because they get added to the koseki, which only has one name, but they can choose the girl's name. Huh. That's a bit clumsy. Why are we playing dead? Odd. Yeah, I heard that it doesn't have to be like the husband's last name. So I was just talking about it with Jelly, and Jelly was saying in China, like nobody changes names after they get married. Like it's very uncommon for someone to like change their last name just because of the husband or the wife. Because their names usually come in a set. Like we address people by, like informalities, we address them by last names. Who are you? Oh shit! My bounty is on the ground. Kill it. Kill it. That's my 20,000 cats. Okay. Anyways, same in Korea. Wife keeps her surname and kids take the dad's name. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's like in China, yes. Yeah, like outside of China, we address people by their first names, last names, but usually just one of them. But like every Chinese person, like when you address their name, it's like a whole name, not just the first name. Can you imagine if Japan did that? 中田真紀さん、ちょっとこっち来て。中田真紀さん、これ好き？中田真紀さん、舐めて。Ah, there's no bed. Ah, it's gonna take a while. They're coming back. Go for it. Betty on BRB. Coin laundry, wow. Holy shit. I almost died. Who is this one? Oh no. Where is he? Where is he? Shit. Is he gonna come back? Oh, good. Pick him up. This boy decided to pee on his school function. Sorry, school futon. And gotta dry it by tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, you gotta bring in your own shit, huh? I remember that when I was in kindergarten. I had my own thing to lie down on. Beep is. Oh no! One of our member died. How could this happen to me? Okay, pick him up and we're gonna teleport. My fondest memory of going to the kindergarten. Or, sorry. My fondest memory of kindergartens is, the slide. We had the best slide. It was like made of, is this ceramic? I don't know. It's like a concrete and shiny stone mixture. It's really solid. And it doesn't move, like it's just set there. And oh man, it was so high. That's what I liked about it. And we would have to like go up the stairs. It was really high for us. I think for adults it's like maybe 10 steps up. It was really high for kids. And we would slide down it, right? And like it's made of stone, so you'd think it'd be rough, but it's really, really smooth on the surface. And then, yeah, we would just go up, down, up, down. Had wonderful time, and they had a pool as well. My my childcare was bougie. We were treated well, and I don't know if yeah, I don't know if I was having the strangest dream or it actually happened, but there was a time when I was in that pool for a very long time. Maybe I was drowning, and I just remember it as that. No, I was in the pool for a very long time. I can see people like going close to the pool, looking down and walking away, and I'm just there, chilling, swimming, just minding my business. And I felt like I was breathing water, and I'm just able to exist in the water. Like I loved it. And it felt so real too. I wish I wish I could confirm if it actually happened. It probably didn't, right? Biologically, it doesn't make any sense. Oops. What do you want? Get him. Get him. Okay, good. You didn't drop him, did you? Yeah. And the most striking memory of my childcare is there was a time when I was such a I was such a dick. I used to like my latest trend was to like lightly kick people. So I did that to other kids, and then one time there was a parent like getting this girl like ready to go home, and I was kicking the girl, and then the parents got really pissed, and I still remember to this day. I deserved that scolding. I almost said scalding. He didn't burn me. Hmm? Oh, huh? What? Oh, okay. Wait, are we out of food? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, we're fine. Okay. When I was 4, I made fun of this kid with Down syndrome. Obviously, I didn't understand like what that is. But this kid looked, a little different. And he spoke different. He was like a energetic zombie, but not the screaming kind, just really enthusiastic walking kind. Was probably a good kid. I think from there I realized that I often like hurt people without realizing. And I got so... I started to be more careful with the way I say things. Oh, wait, you're awake? Then you can carry him then. Who's the most incumbent? Oh, good morning. Okay. This boy woke up, we're walking. Let's go. This poor little man. Okay. Yeah, I think from high school I started becoming paranoid. Because I don't really understand the weight of the things that I say. I used to say stuff like, this girl got AIDS, or, some idiotic thing that a teen boy would say. But this one friend of mine helped me be more aware. Oh shit, what the hell? What happened? Oh, there we go. What's up? Oh, I should stay still. Okay. So that's what we need? Okay. Let's keep going. Oh no. Ah, the boy's in coma again. Right. It's kind of cheating, but this is how I play game. I save in one position, I reset the squad's position, and then I move them in bulk. And away from danger. Shit, it's everywhere. I should have just traveled through the sands. Yeah, I should have done that rather than going through here. But I guess that is like part of being myself, huh? Like maybe I am that asshole. And I'm just restraining myself now. Just holding myself back. Because I don't like that part of me, but it's still part of me. And maybe that's how I lost who I am, how I want to be. And then I became Shishimaru. I still don't know what I am, but at least I have a placeholder, you know? Almost there. Oh shit. There we go. Are we safe? Is this far enough? Okay. Maybe I'll carry you with this one, and then all of you can follow her. Okay. And then we just keep walking. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Oh, this guy's limping. Oh, that's better. Okay, good. Discovered Brink. And let's go to Brink. I've been so busy occupying myself with myself for like the past, well, before I met Jelly, I guess. Mostly because talking to me doesn't cost money, you know? Me talking to myself. I don't feel embarrassed talking to myself. Then I got comfortable just being around myself. What are all these houses? It eventually starts affecting your psyche, and you don't know how to talk to people and stuff, you know? I wish I could explain this better. My brain is just too exhausted from today. Ah, here's your bounty. Take him. Money. I'm so rich. Okay. Anybody interesting? Anybody that I can talk to? No? Anyone? Logan? Nah. Maybe I can put this guy in bed. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. I just received a Discord notification from Betty saying that I'm live. Even in the description, even when the description is saying, sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, even when the description is saying, don't tell anyone that I'm live. Huh? Mercenary. Nah. Yeah, don't worry about it, Betty. Don't worry. Yeah, there was like a recent TikTok video that I saw, and I don't know why TikTok was showing me this, but I'm sure it heard something. And it was just talking about how like depression like affects you physically, and which is the reason why I'm like currently live right now. I realized that I need to talk more because one of the thing that affects you is apparently like isolating yourself and not talking to anyone for like days, months. Like other than like making you go all loopy, a little bit psycho. It also affects your speech. Speech retardation, as my doctor called it about 5 to 8 years ago. I forgot when. Like one of the description when I asked for like a mental health like referral, she wrote down like eye retardation, speech retardation, and she said don't be offended by it to the person who is depressed from being too sensitive to things. Oh well. No, I didn't take it to heart. I thought it was funny. But he says, yeah, honestly, I drifted away from our little group when I thought I was better, but I think over time that made me a bit worse off. Although I guess we have more stuff to deal with now. Yeah, I think my life now is definitely better. Like, depression comes and goes, right? Like, I feel it coming in, and I also, like, recognize that it affects the way I look at people and, like, myself and things. But as long as I recognize it, as long as I can identify it, then I'll like immediately realize that this is not who I want to be, and I can easily correct myself nowadays. Like I wasn't able to do that until like I think until I had the baby. I had the baby. Taking all the credit now. Yeah, but it's definitely easier now. Like especially when I'm just constantly busy, not having to think about me. Betty says, yeah, I'm the same. I know my life is better, but Depresso is like, hi, bitch, miss me? Yeah. There's something wrong with my throat today. Been coughing all day. But yeah, um, maybe we should all sleep. Let's all sleep. Let's all go to bed. Heal up. Except for this one robot. This one robot doesn't heal up. They get fixed. Where does he go to get fixed? Maybe here? Throat depression? Oh no, I'm not saying you go to bed. I'm saying these little guys go to bed because they're hurt and they need to heal up. Anyways, excuse me. There was one more place. Oh, yep. Yeah, it's not there. Okay. What was I gonna say? He can just stay there. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. No need to pay attention to the game. I'm just chillaxing. Kinda sucks that depression doesn't go away. Kinda. Like, I don't completely hate depression. It comes in, and then I'm self-aware, and self-awareness is good for me, right? Because I started off being a dick when I was a kid. So when I'm being a dick and I'm self-aware, then I stop being a dick. I wish it didn't come with the other stuff. Suicidal thoughts. Like valuing yourself lowly. Just constantly feeling like failure. And then it goes away for a while. And then it comes back. And I have this theory lately. It seems like my depression is like a monthly thing, right? And it seems to have synchronized. Yes, PMS. Yeah, it seems to have synchronized with Jelly's period calendar. So here's a theory, okay? Maybe I am like experiencing some sort of something similar to period, except, like less pain. Or she's the one that's bringing it on. Beautiful person, by the way. Like, I don't know how to, like, how I would be alive without her, you know? It's just a joke. But it comes around the same time when the flow is coming in. The inward tide, you know? Like a week before the disaster. She's mad and I'm sad. But the baby doesn't see any of that, so she's glad. Orange, door hinge. Well, it makes sense. Moods are contagious. Orange syringe. Yeah, I was just trying to Eminem, but I can't remember anything else that rhymes with orange. Black Dog HQ. um, any other interesting things? Oh yeah, while Betty's here, it seems that I don't understand the politics in Japan, but the person that came into office as prime minister, like she's something, huh? Usagi. What's this? Hi. We're talking politics, baby. Politics. Not really. We had nothing else to talk about, so. Plastic surgery face lady. Yeah. She's got that. That meme from like one time. Fuck. The one with the slit mouth. Momo? There was a thing called Momo. Okay, hold on. She looks like that. Hold on. Oh god, I shouldn't have Googled. It's creeping me out. What a big mistake. Ah, here's an example. Where is it? Where is it? Which screen? Monitor. Yep. Purism magica anata no tame. Yeah, Usagi, that one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, she reminds me of her, the new lady that's ruling Japan right now. Not like the emperor. Yeah. I didn't want to put up the scary one on big screen in front of me. I didn't want that. I think this one's more tolerable. But yeah, it seems like she's like she got the highest votes, right? And it's a pretty significant like amount of votes. Hmm. Yeah, so Usagi, there's this lady right now in office, Prime Minister of Japan. She is more or less, you know, protect Japan and its tradition kind of lady. You know, like a soft core version of Republicans in America, because she's Japanese. Yeah, the first lady Prime Minister. Ah, wait, who was the first Prime Minister? Oh, sorry, first lady Prime Minister in Japan. Was there any before her? Or is she the first? Oh yeah, it seems like a lot of votes went to her, right? So I guess Japan pretty much supports her and her ideals. She hates foreigners and she said she would rather have Japan die or die out than let any foreigners in. Okay. And Usagi says, isn't it the one now? The first lady prime minister? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know, so. Yeah, no, but see, okay. I've I've experienced the peak of Japan as I was growing up, right? And it was a wonderful place from memory, from what I remember, right? I used to be able to like go out at night and come home without anyone snatching me up. And I was like 7, 8. I would go to mum's what they call snack. It's like a bar, but softcore. No one's really dancing. It's just all these rich lonely men just coming in to have a conversation with a woman dressed nicely. Yeah. They just drink and sing karaoke and stuff, and then they just go home. That was like the 90s stuff. I don't know if they still have it. Yeah. There's Mama-san. There's always a Mama-san. I remember where my mom worked at, and it's always the Filipinos. it's always it's always the Filipinos who's like overstaying. That's working there, and I think the husband of Mama-san was a little on the dark side of Japan. Like he had connections. Yeah, but anyways, I got distracted. So yeah. Um, the peak of Japan, from what I experienced, is not something that I see now. It's very different. And I guess that's what Japan wants back now, especially after like Logan Paul and Joe Somali and like so many other people like making news and making other foreigners look bad. I understand Japan's reaction. I get it. It's not great, but I understand. It makes it very uncomfortable for people who's already there, right? And you know, people like me who's, if I'm like, for lack of a better word, I'm like a half caste, right? I would feel like I don't belong there, and it's not a nice time to be in right now in Japan. It's a little scary for people who look like a foreigner, you know? Right, Usagi says they do. I went last year and there was a whole street of them, but the doors and shutters are closed. But there's a billion bikes outside, so it's a private one apparently. I can see why people don't like foreigners too. No, if that's the only thing you see on the news, especially like the old people who votes, right, who take part in votes and like watches TV after coming home from work and they're like 60 years old. Yeah, I can see the reaction. Like, especially like the way Japan maintained their country to be such a uh, behaved place. I wouldn't say peaceful. Yeah, it's a very behaved place, right? Until like recently, when everything just became cheap for foreigners to just come in and visit. Usagi says, "Cause why are all the streamers like that?" And I saw them leaving Rubbish Run, and then there's the scalpers who buy out all the stuff. Yeah, yeah. Japan's not used to that, you know. Like I can't say that I don't understand. Ah, finally. This is where I wanted to be because I wanted to kidnap someone. Almost there, almost there. It's a very long journey. Usagi says it makes me nervous to go there. Same, same. Like I don't know if I pass as Japanese, especially when I talk. Like I know I have that oh, I guess it's an accent, yeah. I probably have an accent now. Even if I try to like pronounce words correctly, my grammar is gonna sound like my tone is not going to be native if I'm not thinking about it. Misaki says, even though I booked a trip, but now I'm like super wary of my actions. I think you should be, because I think every Japanese person is wary of their own actions, majority of the time. But the thing is, I think a lot of foreigners are a lot more expressive, right? Like a lot more free, not caged up in a way. And everybody seems to have different levels of boundaries, right? So it could be from like, you know, a person just willing to join in the community's activities, like, you know, a blonde young white guy just wanting to be a part of what they're doing, which is like, you know, which Japan is happy with, right? But then there's people who would just walk into construction sites with a camera, or I don't know, like screaming around leaving octopus on a taxi. it's those people that stand out. Oh, hey, two-tone. I think I remember. Or are you a different two-tone? There's another two-tone? Usagi says, like, I don't think I'm that wild when I go, but before I was like already aware of people seeing me, but now it's like they're waiting for me to do the wrong thing because of all the negative light that foreigners are getting lately. Do you feel that way here? I wonder sometimes. Like, I think we're past that now, right? When I was growing up in Australia, right? I was 11 when I moved here, but when I was 12, 13, 14, when I started to understand the language, like I learned English from like zero. And I think first year I understood the racism, but it wasn't like a like ill intent racism. It was more like everybody's okay with it, so we're just gonna joke about how you look and what you say and how you sound and etc. And the thing is like everybody was chill with it, so I was chill with it, right? And I can also shoot back in the same manner, and everybody would be laughing as well. So I grew up in a positively racist community. There was a South African, there was a Malaysian, there was a yeah, there was an Arab. Oh God, it was a bad time for Arabs, I think, around that time. Like since 9/11, you know. But anyways, yeah, it was like a light-hearted thing, and then you understand the weight of it as you grow older, and eventually we stop wanting to hurt people for the sake of, laughing about it and overcoming it, which I understand. Like I'm still me, I still laugh at like Asian jokes from now and then. As long as the intent is right, not like a haha you're weird kind of thing. I laugh if it's like, haha, don't you guys do this? And if it's like absolutely correct, I would like laugh my guts out. Yeah. So yes, yeah, but he's saying honestly I hate Japan now because of all the foreigner hate. There was a guy in our izakaya. I came in just to pick something up. I walked in and said hi. This fucking customer stood up, turned around, and said to me, "No foreigners, get out." Ooh, classic Japan. that's yeah, that's on brand. Yes, so it is the two-tone I remember. Sorry for getting back so late. Yeah, and Usagi saying, "Well, I am an anxious person anyway, so I think I am self-conscious, but yeah, the way you feel about like going to Japan and all that is exactly how I felt, I think. Like I felt like someone was waiting for me to do the wrong thing. Except I think the pressure is a little different. Because then if I do something wrong, then people will point it out. And then it was like a haha, yeah, I did that kind of thing. You know? And then other people would make a mistake and then I would point it out. There was this kid from South Africa. He's very tan, right? Black even, you could say that. And one time when he decided to turn off the classroom light, like I said out loud, like, uh, what name should I use? I can't say his name. I'm like, that kid, I can't see you now. It's so dark. And then he goes, then open your eyes because I'm Asian. And then we would go, haha. That was the environment. Shit's getting way too serious now, I think. But this is where we are. in this day and age. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, Betty was ranting here. Yeah, this fucking customer stood up, turned around, and said to me, "No foreigners, get out." Luckily, it's my bar, so I told him to get the fuck out. I didn't even let him finish his drink. Bastard. Oh, was he drunk? but but that might be his honne, you know? That might be his uh Freudian clip, if anyone was recording it. Yeah, yeah. I feel like Japan was always like that though, except except it wasn't so obvious. I know my mom was not getting mistreated, but more like discriminated with the jobs that she was trying to apply because of, the way she looks. She might be Asian, but she looked more exotic compared to a lot of other Japanese people. But now people just yell it out, huh? Like the Edo style, the Edo period style. Usagi says, I went on a program in the countryside of Japan, Akita, and people were super nice. Like old people would talk to me and my friends, little kids too. So all the stuff I heard about racism in the countryside is worse. It's just, yeah, I didn't see it. Okay. I think maybe now would be terrible. Oh, I haven't seen bots in ages. There it is. Right, Betty's saying it's basically become socially acceptable to openly hate foreigners. Yeah. What changes have you seen happen in Japan, like so far, Betty? Because like if we're talking like what people talk about nowadays in terms of like economy, etc., like the country itself, population is dwindling, right? Because Japan's like hardworking culture never left, and no women want to take time off of work for the risk of like losing promotions and all that. And men, they're not allowed to take a break, right? They're men. They have to keep working, keep grinding. Everybody's just work, 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 and no boom, boom, no horizontal mambo. Nobody makes babies. Then you get less and less people as people age. Some people can't even retire. So, I guess the easiest solution would do that. The easiest solution would be to bring people in, right? That's like the instant solution. And I guess that's the action that Japan took. And yeah, that's like in exchange of the tradition and culture that Japan offers. Because how do you teach rules to people when people don't even exist anymore, you know? Like there's just less Japanese people. And I don't know if Japan's like ready to be a mixing pot yet. Usagi says, yeah, I mean, not only in Japan, in America and stuff, it's normal to record people and then put them on blast on the internet. Yeah. I went to Akita last year, so surely it hasn't changed that much. Yeah, probably not. Unless, unless, um, unless these damn foreigners like Betty decided to take up all the free housing. Oh wait, Betty, do you still live in that like a place where someone died in? Like the discount home? Discount rental? Free housing doesn't exist. No, I mean like you can go to a whoop whoop, you know, and just claim a house that nobody lives in. Oh, you're still living in the discount place? Okay, sorry. Alright, let me quickly go back. Betty was saying, honestly, things haven't really changed much, but the media said things have changed, so that has changed people's views. Tourists still suck, but they tend to suck in tourist areas which have sucked for decades. I think that's what they don't like, right? They want to see those places revived. Betty says, what free housing? That doesn't exist. Yep. Okay, so I caught up. And Betty has not seen a single ghost yet. Hmm. Yeah. I went to this one temple, I will not say where, but I went there and it felt like Chinatown in Australia. Like in Brisbane, we have this one place called Fortitude Valley, and it's like the nastiest place. It smells, and there's like grease in random places. I don't know where it comes from. And there's this Chinatown that we can go in. I think now it's a little bit more alive, but when I was in high school, I think half the shop in that whole area was just closed. Like not even for rent, just closed. Like it's never open. And then in Friday night and Saturday and Sunday, say early evening, that's when the place becomes like a party ground and all these like people just gather, like all kinds of people. And that's exactly how it felt when I went to that temple. I did not recognize that it was like a place in Japan. It did not feel like it. I hated it. It wasn't a temple. It was just Chinatown. People selling shit and not a single word of Japanese I heard in that particular area. Nobody was speaking Japanese there. It was a different place. Excuse me. God damn it. I should mute. Yeah, um oh yeah, but he's saying, oh, you mean the falling apart houses nobody wants? Yeah, there's loads, but not worth the hassle. Apparently, you can like build on that land, and there's like no limitations on like how high you want to go, as long as like you stay within that land, which is nice. If you want to like connect satellites and stuff, you know, to get Wi-Fi, solar panels for electricity. That's not bad, right? That's not bad. I would live like that. Solar panels for electricity and just do a bit of classic living until You get your shit sorted in that new home. Yeah, I would live like that. But he says there's a bit of town near me, and it's like a little India. Never hear Japanese there either. Usually they are free because you can't rebuild. Oh, really? Lots of places were built before the laws about leading onto a property road. Leading onto a proper road came it. Hmm. Well, that sucks. I was considering moving into Japan again. Like I would know where I could work, right? I don't know if they'll accept me, but I have a good resume, like in regards to that place, and I might have like a strong chance of like being employed there. It's just I was concerned about how much I'd be giving up if I moved there. I don't know if it's worth it. But then if I moved to Japan, Jelly would be closer to China, and she misses her family. It's a long trip from Australia to China, so it makes her happy. And our baby would get education there, and I trust Japanese education. At least it's better than Australia, I think. Betty says so. Once it gets knocked down, the government will take it back and build roads there. Okay. Huh. Now working in Japan sucks and wages are so bad. Yeah, I thought so. Japan is a little messy. Well, that's not what I want. Yeah, it's a little messy right now. Excuse me. But see, sometimes I wonder if that lady prime minister is what Japan needs right now. Because all the other ones have been what's the word? Not like a not like a room decoration, you know. All the other prime minister after the one that passed away from being shot has been lackluster. Is the word? Oh shit! What have I done? Oopsie doodle. Selecting the wrong thing. Okay, that's why. Hit the screen. I did it. Yay. Okay. Just wish people would stop being nasty. I thought about that every single day. I thought about that. If people weren't nasty, then I wouldn't be thinking about like other people's opinion constantly. It's a lot easier to just stay home and, hide away where no one sees me. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to pee. And I should probably wrap it up. But not till I have the second baby. I won't wrap up my pee. I was talking about wrapping up your pee-pee. Hi, Peach. Long time no speech. Well, we're shooting for the second baby. If it happens, right? Yeah, like, we're not worried about it. If it doesn't, it's okay too. I get to finish inside. I gotta pee. And I don't want to prolong this too long, so I'll stop in like 10 minutes. BRB. Okay, back. Hi. Hello. Yeah, I'm trying a new approach to the streams that I do now that we hit that hard reset. Just low effort stuff. No pressure. I'm doing everything for myself now. This stream is not about people and the chat box, okay? Not anymore. It is low effort gaming actually. You're right. Yeah. No, it's nice though. Like everybody's going into their own arcs now. Everybody's just living life. Wait, are you money? Oh, you're not. Hmm. It's all about Peach. I hope you do. I hope you do. Hope you've been doing well, Peach. Like, I'm trying to talk a lot more, like a rehab of some sort for myself to just keep talking so that I don't lose this speech, like the flow of speech. Hi, Razor. Oh, it's a different person. Sorry. Oops. But yeah, if people still want to use the chat as a place where they meet up, then, you know, that's also good too. It's easy to talk, especially when, you know, someone's saying something anyway. But I think the mistake that I made before was making that the focus, and it felt like I was enslaved to the schedule and just having to talk all the time, whether it be reading or where is the guy? Yeah, whether it be reading or like trying to connect slams with my jokes because I'm hilarious. I would be banging after banging, making people shit themselves because of how funny I am. Okay, where was I? Lazy Peach is saying, I've been to hospital to accompany my little bro many times and now he's okay. Now, when he acts up, I don't care anymore. I'm thinking scheduling is the thing that caught you off guard. It sucks the fun out of it, I think. It's not what I want to do in a certain time, and I have to do it because I said that I will do it, and then everybody's like expecting it to happen, and it's cool. It's cool. That's the environment that I created for myself in the live stream. It's very much self-inflicted. It's cool. But I just couldn't keep it up. Where's Bo? Bo. Where's Bo? That's Maggie. Yeah, sometimes I'm just too tired to do a live stream, but I do it because, I have to do it. And it was not enjoyable. He says it's alright, I'm gonna just keep my notes on for the random streams. I appreciate that. But like I had like 2 people apologizing for not being there for the stream and one person being upset and is no longer upset. Let me just roast these people and point out that, how weird that is, okay? It's kind of like I go to a bar, right? And then you guys find me there and you're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry for not knowing that you were here." Right? It's weird. Stop it. Yeah. Stop it, okay? Bad. You're being weird. Oh yeah, you were just upsetty spaghetti, you're right. Yeah. But I appreciate it though. Thanks for missing me, you guys. And thank you for your patience. There was just so much going on in life. And yeah, I decided to just go away for a bit. I am okay. I need to go to a bar. But that was the only bar in this town. So now I'm completely lost. I need to... Wait, what's a tech hunter's bar? Is this house for sale? So it's not important. Great library? Tech hunter bar. Oh, you. Okay. Sup? What you doing? Let's say you have another... What are you expecting? Are we talking gender or are we talking... Well, if it's gender, I'm hoping it's a boy this time. Like I was hoping it was a boy last time. and then it turned out to be a girl, right? And then I had this like moment of shock because I was like expecting a boy and I didn't know what to do with a girl. So I lost confidence for like a good day, like a solid day. And then I was happy like after that. But this time, for variety's sake, it would be nice if it's a boy, right? But then again, it doesn't really change much because if I if I raise a girl like a boy, then it's gonna turn into a boy, right? Isn't that how the world works now? Sorry, bad joke. Bad joke. I'm not gonna force my child to be trans. 6'7" is a dumb meme. Such a stupid meme. It has no meaning. I'm so confused. I thought Bull would be here. I'm looking for this one person to kidnap and trap into a cage so that I can scout them and make them join. Am I blind? She should be in here. Are you? No, you're not. Maybe I should just wait. You? Oh, no, it's not. Damn it. Alright, Betty says, I don't know how to be a girl mom. It's. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you work it out, right? You worked it out with your boy. Peach says, literally, the kids I talk to, just a variety of 6 and 7 accents. Hmm. I'm turning into one of those old grumpy people, just shaking fist at all these memes. Back in my day, memes used to be funny. We had good guy Greg. We had troll face. Awkward penguin. Me Ghoster was the peak of comedy. Yeah, our memes were stupid. So are theirs. It's supposed to be stupid. We're all stupid. Tommy is the easiest child. You know, I'm so happy with how our child is coming along. Are you out here? Beck, Hatsune, knife, burn. Where the fuck? I'm just hanging on for this one person. Where the fuck? Where the fuck? I did dancing for charity and had free face paint and balloon animals. You can literally smell 67. You're giving me aneurysm. I Was there ever a meme that didn't make any sense that we used to laugh at? I'm sure there was. I'm sure there was. I just feel like all the memes are so dumb nowadays. I'm still hung up on the On God and ASF. I'm still hung up on it. I can't let it go. To be honest, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what ASF is. I don't know what it means. I don't think I have the capacity to learn what that means. I don't care anymore. There was YT, and for a while I thought it meant YouTube. Turns out not. It's just people who were too lazy to spell out white. Like, how are we supposed to know that we're supposed to pronounce the first letter as an individual and then connect it with sounding out the T, you know? How are we supposed to know that? Why are you playing dumb, Peach? You knew. You knew that it meant white. Okay. It looks like I'm out of luck. It seems like I can't find the character that I was looking for. Yep, no. Not there. It's none of this. I wish I could just locate them. Save me time, because I'm an adult, you know? With responsibilities. I can't be wasting time just looking for this one character. Yeah. But anyways, thanks for joining the convo tonight. Yeah, I'm happy that you guys were able to catch me here. And if I have another one tomorrow, I will try to like push myself to do one every weekdays because it's good for me. But I'm gonna try and do it for me rather than just going back to how I used to be. Fuck, I'm looking for this one guy. I traveled so far and now I have to leave again because I can't find him. I am so angry. I'm raging out. No way. Oh, this is the Great Library. Ah. 2 weeks ago, PewDiePie scared you. Why? He did this thing with AI I thought was really clever. Like, he had like 8 AI. I forgot what he did with the 8 AI, but like he would ask a question or make it do something, and then like all of them would come up with a solution, and then each of them would vote for, you know, what solution is the most effective. He called it the council. I thought that was pretty smart. You know, like you'll get higher quality answers if you keep that up. Ah, made it look like he was quitting YouTube. Hasn't he done that already? There he fucking is. Can I kidnap him? Sneak? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Come back! Oh wait, sorry, she. There she fucking is. There we go. Sneak. Yep. I gotta save. I can stealth KO, but I have 13% chance. Oh! Did I do it? I did it! Okay, run! Alright, knocked her out. I just gotta run. Okay. So if my people don't fight... Oh no, one's already running. Are they fighting? No. What is Burn doing there? Okay, I just gotta escape. Somehow. I think all of us should run over... where should we go? Here. No one's dying, right? Okay, good. I did what I wanted. Alright. Right, so he's celebrating 20 years on YouTube. Oh, is that what the video was? And Betty says he finished the main campaign of YouTube, now he's just completing side quests. Yeah. Man, no, like he went through hell though. Like I was gonna say that is the life, but he actually went through a lot in like the first 10 years. He started, he found his girl, and then he went on to like play Happy Wheels, Amnesia. Then it just snowballed from there. YouTube was picking up. You know, he rode the wave at the right time. You know, he was a gamer once, and then he became edgy, and then like all these drama and news and like varieties of like stuff that he was doing. A whole show that YouTube was willing to fund because of this guy. And then the internet climate has changed after that, and then it was time to retire. But he made his billions already, you know? Not billions maybe, but he doesn't have to work anymore. I hate how like people would openly talk about him now. Like I see like comments of support in his videos, but like outside of that, it's like reading about him is gross. I really don't like how like people interpret everything and just turns it into politics. What is happening? What is happening to internet? I used to love it here. Like now, like it's a lot more wholesome just staying in real life. It's definitely not a place to look for friends. Not anymore. Yeah, we're imploding, and I don't know what's causing it. And I don't know why people don't stop or like notice what's happening. Internet died twice in two different ways for me. you mean one is just being disconnected? Like forcefully? It first died when old people started using it. And it got boring. Okay. Uh I mean, I never used Facebook, so like I wasn't like too involved with how I define old people. Oh yeah, hurricane is coming. I think a little bit of the storm hit us already, and there was like a hailstorm on the south side of Brisbane. But yeah, that's not where I live, so. Betty says, then it died again when the young folk got older and made it their place for drama. You know what? I really do believe that might be it. Like the way people behave now online, it might be because like okay, let me sort this let me sort this idea out in my head. Okay. I think it's because all the like people from all ages, right? Let's say starting from 8. Oh wait, how old do you have to be to like actually like understand and access internet? Like from that age all the way to say 88, 90, 92 years old, and we're all in the same place, not knowing how old or how mature each other are, and we're just talking like we're talking to ourselves, right? Like people from our own age. And that's where it's fucking us up, I think. Like this person who's talking about Donald Trump, like I could be talking to this person and not know that they are 12. I think that's where the problem is. I think I think Australia did it right. I think the like banning of like all the kids out of social media like under the age of 16 was the correct decision. I think kids need to leave. Like it's not a safe, well, it was never a safe place, but at least like majority of us were able to navigate internet well, right? And then made this place for ourselves, right? And then I think now the younger generation is trying to do the same thing, but us, like our generation, is still thinking that it's ours, right? So we are like working on hive mentality, but we don't realize that we're following another sheep that doesn't know where it's going, but it's just there for the ride. This sheep is just having a good time being followed around, and everybody's just feeling safe following this one sheep, and that's what it feels like. Peach says I have to use Facebook. I was on MySpace when I was 3. Oh well, I feel like that one doesn't count. Like you gotta actually use it, to like communicate with strangers online. Now I was thinking like, did MySpace even exist when you were 3? Yeah. Yeah, but he says it didn't even exist for us until we were teens. Oh my god, Peach is a baby. Yeah. So social media, right? Yeah. Yeah, no. Like we were the lab rats, right? And we worked out how to use it safely after like making so many mistakes. But now there's like people taking advantage of that, like willing to talk to people underage, right? Or whatever their reason is. Hope they go to hell. But kids being online shouldn't have been a thing. like after that happened, because for a while it was just teens, right? It was just kids online, just doing kids things, and older people were just scoffing at us, talking about like you're addicted to this, and you should turn it off and have some dinner, go to bed. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn that off. And come help me with this thing. Turn this off. Especially when you're playing an online game. Turn it off. You turn this off, I turn you off. Never said that. Dead now is still alive. Yeah, like a roach. Betty says, my son isn't getting tech until he's a teen. Yeah, I think Australia is going with the right approach, right? Like, not too young. 16 is like the perfect time, I think, to learn about social media, because then you already have an idea of the society, right? But you're not too young to be influenced. Like, you're not too ignorant, But then, like, if you go like to the extreme and say like you set it to like 18 years or over, or 20 years or over, then like people will be introduced to it too late. It's kind of like what's the word? They'll be too naive to join this online society, and too old to be making mistakes. Like the weight of the consequence is a little different if you're like 2 years older when you're an adult. And Peach says, I brought you into this world and I can take you. Peach's trauma is just echoing. Echoing through his body. The sound of his mother's voice. Just echoing through his fingers. Peach says, imagine 10 years after that law is still in effect, the 16-year-old will be so surprised of how much porn on there. Social media, right? It's just social media. You would still have access to porn, right? There's always a way. No matter like how long we play this game of whack-a-mole, the mole will always come up. And sometimes in twos, in threes, and we just don't have enough hammers for that, I wish we could talk about like if you guys think porn does like desensitize people, like especially kids. I wanted to talk about that, but yeah, I'm running out of time. I have to go. Next time, maybe. Maybe. I'll talk to you guys next time. Yeah. Don't die, stay alive. See you next time. Bye. Good night. Good night from Australia. Bye. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.